Hi, everyone. Eh, I want to say good evening to everyone that take the time to watch the show tonight. And Healthy Vision come to your house tonight. As you can see, yesterday we have a show on that was in French and Creole, and we have a lot of our patients that doesn't speak English. We have a lot of patients that did want to know what we're talking about. And as we explained it to everyone that was the show, that like PCVI network, we have several shows that in English. And I supposed to have a guest with me. That's supposed to be one of my patients. And unfortunately, because of the time of the show, she is not able to make it. But Press Center for the Visually Impaired is a facility that, that is designed to take care and help vision and people that visually impaired. Whether you're losing your vision completely, or whether you have some form of vision, or whether you legally blind, whatever the way we call it. And on Tuesday, the 15th was what they call the CAN Awareness Day. This is a day, when we said CAN, is white can. And as you can see in the beginning of the show, we present you some of the activity we did at Press Center during this day, because all the facility that take care of people that have vision loss, that help them get back in life, that help them work safely, independently. That's in other words, that help them mobile independently. Now, we didn't stay out of this day like all the big places like National Federation for the Blind, like Vision in the City. A lot of state agencies in New York did a lot of activity to make this day, to make that day a special day for all these patients. We at the Press Center, during that day, we do healthy screening, and we do free screening eye exam for a lot of our patients. We have a little bit of discussion with most of our patients that have CAN, and ask them, what they feel about it. Well, unfortunately, a lot of them explain to us, or they would like to have what they call the smart CAN, where they are not able to afford it at this point. But we wish, one day the smart CAN will be a little cheaper. They will be able to afford it. But I want to share with you some of the activity we did with them. And a lot of them doesn't speak English. That's why we're just going to show you a picture, okay? Just please stay tuned. Hi, I believe a lot of you that watching a Healthy Vision tonight, and you can see, our Tuesday was at our office, at our location at 550 West Mary Code in Valley Stream, where a lot of our patients that visually impaired, that have vision loss, A lot of these patients, some of them we are able to improve their vision, but when they came to a facility, a lot of these people could not even see nothing. A lot of these people could not even walk, and we able to help them, and help them be able to do some specific activity. When I said some of them that were not able to go to church by themselves, some of them were not able to go to their friend house, and or some of them were not able to cook for their grandkids, and some of them that like to do some basic activity like sewing, or like doing a play card together with their friend, play dominoes with their friend. A lot of them, you should see all they were so happy. But in one of our show, we will try to give you more. We will show you more of the activity, but with time, this is what we show you. And during that day, we did not only we have these people, we have other people too from the community, specifically in the Valley Stream community, and that came, and we say thank you to the town of Valley Stream also during that day that support us, and with the fire department team that did support us also during that day to help these, specifically for the young kids, that help them explore some of the stuff they could not. But I believe some of the kids doesn't see, but they were able to feel it in their own way, and they enjoy it. Nothing can make us more happy is when someone was in the dark for so long, and soon you are able to make them see light. You are able to make them feel the reality. There is nothing more big than that. That's why Tuesday was a special day for us. And I'm just talking to a lot of people that watching PCVI Network that never know anything about White Can, but White Can is a tool. That's not only identify someone that's blind, or anytime you see them it's because they're blind. No, but the White Can also is a tool that helps these people move around, go place to place, go to school, and do their activities safely and independently. And one thing I'm going to say to a lot of people, a lot of fans of PCVI Network, and even if you have your family that have vision issue, or that think using the can is an issue, is not, because at a facility, when patient coming in for safety concern, and we give them the can before they leave, they give us the can back because we're able to improve their vision. And there is a lot of place that can help you too, because in the state of New York, I know there is a lot of state agency. We all have the same goals. We don't, because we have state agency that provide free services. Like me, myself, I have the chance to spend some time at Vision in the city. I know most of the team at the Vision in the city. They're very good. They're pretty good. Some of my patients, some of them, when they talk, well, I have people come to my house, and they try to, I was not satisfied. Sometimes I said to them, well, I don't know about your expectation, based on what you have to understand. And if you lost your vision completely and the state willing to help you, you have to have your goal in place, because you have to say, well, this is what I want to do. If they can help you, they will tell you, I don't want you to go over your expectation. Now, it's different when these people come to your house and when you come to the Press Center. Because in the Press Center, we have a multidisciplinary team. That means we have ophthalmologists here, we have primary care doctor here, and as I'm said that, I have to say thank you to Dr. Fernand Theogen that was helping us yesterday. And I'm said yesterday on Tuesday, we said thank you, Dr. Rosalind. They all was here and helping out. And this doctor is not like they don't have a vision issue, but they understand. I would say they're married with the cause, because Ken Days, White Ken Days, if 1964, it was a National Observance Day that was made by the President Lyndon D. Johnson, but this day was even bigger on Barack Obama. I believe on 2011 or 2013, I don't remember the exact date, but it's either 2011 or 2013, where he said to everyone, People that lost their vision, they equal to everyone. Don't think if you see someone in in the street with a white can, you think you're going to overkill it. When I said overkill it, if the person doesn't ask you for help, you have to understand, don't force the issue because they have they can decide to help them to explore the environment because they are using their audition skill and they are using their touching skill also. And now I don't want you to say, well, this person going to bump in something. They are not, they train. They've been trained by professional people because everybody you see on the street that have a cane, people that train them, as we said yesterday in our French show, these are people, those professional, these are graduate students that get certification, that train them safely. Now, what you need to do is specifically for the driver, whoever driving, when you see these people is walking on the street, you need to stop and let them go because it's a state law for people that doesn't know them. Don't think they are faking because if you see them, not everybody that have a white cane doesn't see completely. Some of them are completely blind, but some of them are legally blind. Some of them has some form of disease. And when I said some form of disease, that's why to show tonight, to this show, we're going to show you in our next segment and some of the picture we get with with research. We did some research with some of this picture. Some of them we get from permission with some of our patients also. We're going to show you to see all some of these people see. Not all of them are completely blind when you see them. Now, the one thing you have to do, you have to always be ready to help if they ask you. But if they don't ask you, what you need to do as you see them, if you see they're going to cross the street, you're a driver, you're on your car, you need to stop. And because that's not going to help you if you're there going in one way you're not stopped, you're going, I would say that I don't want to use the word jail, but that will be the worst day for you. You don't want that. And we're going to explain that to everyone. We're going to use this network and to talk to everyone that watch PCVI network, to explain to them, people that lost the vision, this is a simple disability. That doesn't mean and you are better than them. Because I was at Salus University, as I said very often, I have a lot of my classmates that was blind. These are smart people. These people take the same exam, like I did. And they did well, even better than a lot of people with their two eyes. Because I want a lot of us that doesn't have a chance to expose to people with vision loss, and we were able to make that big discussion at a facility during that day, the Tuesday. Now, I could stay here and talk all night about people with vision loss because this is a field I love. And going to this field is inspiring me because there is nothing better I can do when I see someone come into my office, and whether this person has diabetes, whether this person has diabetic retinopathy, this person has glaucoma, or whether this person has any form of cataract complicated in the eye, coloboma, all kind of disease, and said, I cannot see. I used to go to the restaurant. I used to be able to see the menu. Now I can't. And I used to go out with my husband, and now I can't. Because I said, why? Because I'm afraid to embarrass him. I'm afraid to make him feel bad. There is no worse thing than this. When a patient he said that to you, I say to you, I used to make breakfast for my grandkids. Now I can't. I said, what happened? She said, I cannot see. When they give me food, I see everything all white in the plate. I cannot identify what is meat, what is the other food in the plate. And now, when this person came to your facility, you were able to, at the end of the day, you were able to make this person do some basic living skill, put them together, and make the person be able to do it by themselves. This person, that's the best reward and we can have in life. Me, that's what make me going. Because anytime when I see some people, I have some of my friends that say to me, you're an old-fashioned guy, you only deal with old people. I don't. It's not like I deal with old people, because I have a different understanding. Everybody has have something that motivates them in life. You know, what motivates us at the Press Center is not like because we focus on making money. Because anyone that wants to make money, you will not go for low vision or blind rehab field, because as you can see, most of the state agency, they are non-for-profit. Most of the state agency, they are asking for help. You know, we just want, because in this country where we are, we have the opportunity to be here. And this is a country that human resources is the key. I'm talking with my people, you know, and I said that yesterday in the show. We need to start thinking the same way, you know, and because and if any one of you, you have your eye doctor, you know, you see, you know, they prescribe you glasses, it doesn't work. They do surgery for you, it doesn't work. And they give you several injections, it doesn't work. Ask for a consultation and ask them to send you to a low vision rehab or for a low vision specialist. Ask them to send you for a low vision specialist for a second opinion. And as I see, and I'm going to say thank you, use that day to say thank you to the OCLI, because they start doing it in Long Island. When they have those people, those patients that have several injections that cannot see, and they send them to the Press Center, which is one of the good things. And for us, if we see there is some of the services you cannot afford it, what we do, we send you to the Commission for the Blind. And the Commission for the Blind will decide which state agency to go. Because sometimes we send them to the state agency, and those people, they'll be able to be happy. You know, and this is this is, like I said to you, I could keep going. But I saw the technician is looking at me. But what I want you to before I go, if you can share some of the picture. As for the White Cane Day, and with whoever has just come out from the show now, people that just coming now to watch the show, they can see what the day was at a location in 550 West Merrick Road in Valley Stream. It looked like my technician was giving me pressure, but it seemed like he doesn't. I hope you did enjoy that part of the segment. But before I move to the next segment, the next segment will be why learning about vision loss is so important. But before I go to that segment, I have to, because I have some of my colleagues, my old classmate, my good friend forever, Dr. Alexis Willem. I saw he's watching, and I'm saying hello to him. And I saw Dr. George Milse. I believe that the vice-doyen of the Faculty of Medicine in Haiti. And I'm going to say thank you for watching. And as I said yesterday, I'm talking with the vice-doyen. If you will want to learn more about low vision, we're open for that. You know, I can always talk to the university where I learn from, Salis University. Some of them are watching us now, and some of my classmates who are watching us now. You know, we always willing to spread the word, help people that lost the vision completely. And we have our host too, the director of the PCVI network that watching us too, Ronald Leon. We're going to ask him to share the life and make sure he do the same thing like he was in the show. Okay, now I'm going to take a quick break. And don't I don't want you to don't watch the next segment. It will going to be amazing, and because we're going to show you a not only why learning about vision loss is important, we're going to show you all the different diseases, some of the basic diseases, someone when they people have them, when they complicate it, which these diseases that that related to low vision, and that can make people blindness. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. Okay, we go quick, and we on the second part of our segment, and that's what is a question: why learning about vision loss is important. Now, I'm talking for the people in the United States because that's where I am now. Now, I don't know because the life expectancy in Haiti. The reason I'm talking, talk about Haiti because I have one of my colleagues, Dr. Alexis Atwashi. I have the dean, the dean assistant of the State University of Medicine where I came from. That's watching the show also, and I don't know the life expectancy. I know the life expectancy in Haiti is not that huge, but in United States the life expectancy is an old age country where the focus is people live longer. This is a fact because that's one of the reasons we have all this. They have so many nursing homes. They have so many people focused on retirement, and the research is focused on making people live longer. And now, all that to say, with the technology now, and the research already project, a lot of eye care specialists, they already laid out. So many people will have vision issue in the year to come, like 2030. And I don't have all the accurate number in my mind, but they already project so many people will have vision issue. Some of the vision issue will relate it to all those assistive technology devices like cell phone, like computer, like iPhone, because these type of device has what they call the blue violet light. Although some of the light are benefit for the eye, but some of them too are not good. And now, even they already know what this device is done, the technology also is already in advance because they already created all kind of product to put in the glasses to already block to do what they can do. But in the same time, one thing they cannot do is a country that people live longer. As you live longer, some of your organ is going to shut down. Some of your organ is not the same. And some of the diseases we have in the United States, like cholesterol, diabetic, and pressure, and all these things has complication in the eye. And now that's why when you have all these issues here, and whether you have diabetic, that's a lot, specifically in the Indian community, because if you get out of out of 5 Indian, maybe 3 out of 5 is diabetic, diagnosed with diabetic. In the Asian community, when I'm talking about Asian, because I have a lot of those people, I don't have the true number, but a lot of them, if you talk about them, they will say to you, well, when I was in Haiti, I didn't have any blood pressure. Now I do. Or I didn't have diabetic, now I do. But, in the developed country, with the food, all these things. And as you now, to go directly while learning to vision loss is important, is because when you get old, there is some change in your vision. Whether the change will be from some of the structure inside the eye, if you go to the lens, your lens is not clear as the way it used to be, and you can have a cataract, some form of cataract, and even the surgery for cataract is very simple in the United States, is in and out. but sometimes there is some complication that might be related with some health issue. And you may have some form of glaucoma. And although there is all type of specialty in the United States, and you can, there is glaucoma specialists everywhere, there is everything, there is cornea specialists, there is all this. For each organ or for each specific structure inside the eye, there is a specialty for it in the United States. But that doesn't prevent people get issue that complicated. We, in the United States, although they say the black community, out of four people, like 3 of them, if you are black, you have glaucoma. But it's even, this thing is even, they believe they believe on it so much. If you go to most of the place, when they ask you, they look at you, because they ask you a question when you go to see the eye doctor, ask for demographic information and what your gender or your race. You said black, and they ask you some history question. Do you have family history that have glaucoma or blood pressure? Some facility automatically check you glaucoma without even checking you yourself. Now, if it's true or not, yeah, because the research they did over here, it's proof. It show, like a lot of black people in the community. When I say black, is less in the Spanish community, it's less in the Asian community, but the black community, as for glaucoma, is a predominant people that have glaucoma. Now, you can have, as you get old, diabetic retinopathy. If anyone now is diabetic, I have a lot of doctors that come from Haiti, that came from our facility. A lot of them already lost their vision. What you have to know, the longer the diabetics stay on you, the more likely you're going to have diabetic retinopathy. Now, the best thing you have to do is just make sure you control it. And when that happens, because sometimes you can even have diabetic retinopathy based on the stage, you don't even know it. Because the small blood vessel can bleed and the body repairs itself, but the repetition is not good. That's when the problem can come. And there is more and more issue you can have. Those are issues that came with age, that abnormal. But in the same time, too, with age, there is some change that can happen naturally. Like you can see as you get at 40 years old or 45 years old, some people start losing their close vision. As I said yesterday, if they have something they used to read it like this, like at 25, 30 centimeter, they start moving it far to be able to see. And now, after that, they will need reading glasses. And some of them, it's not glasses they need. When they sit down in the dark or if they go to a restaurant, they cannot read. But don't think it's because, well, I have big issue. And what this issue had been resolved in some of the state in the United States. I'm not going to say that in the state of New York. But when I went to New Jersey, in some of the restaurants in New Jersey, in the state of New Jersey, I saw that. They resolved this issue. The menu they give you, when you open it, it has a lot of light. Because as you get old, some of the structure you have in the back of the eye, specifically the wood, it's not the same no more. You might need more light. Sometimes it's not just go for surgery and the doctor keep checking you. They don't even know what's going on. Because we got those people went for surgery, go left and right. When they come to a facility, we just do a light evaluation for them at our location. When we finish to do the light evaluation, we see which type of power that match for them, and boom. And we prescribe them, and they say, Doc, I'll be able to see without glasses. I don't need the glass they give me no more. Because you have to understand, when you go to any eye care place, they will get a glass for you. Don't worry about it. When they put your eye in the machine, in the equipment, autorefractor, whatever it is, you will get a glass that match for you, that's going to give you some vision. Now, what you need to ask is question. What can I do if I don't have to use the glasses? What can I do? I don't want to use the glasses for all my life. If they said to you, they can ask for a second opinion. Because at our facility, we guarantee people after 6 months, 1 year, you will not need the glasses no more. This is fact. This is stuff we've been doing, and that's what make us keep going. And that's what make our patient like us also. But we have a lot of patients also that's not educated, that doesn't even know, you know, when we give them a prescription glass, after a certain amount of time, you will see better without the glasses, because the glasses is designed for that, to bring the power your eye need and to bring it to you. Now, some people, it's not because they need more light. That's normal change. Some people, they have contrast issue. When I'm talking contrast issue, those people, these are the people that need if you're going to give them any type of food, instead of give them a white plate, just add contrast. Just give them something with different color and match it for them. And they will be able to see. These people, if you wear white suit or yellow, they may have difficulty to see. And there is a lot of change that can happen as you will getting old. And what I use everyone that's watching this show, you have to stay tuned. Watching PCVI Network, we're going to educate you. Or you can ask your doctor question. I understand. Sometimes you may see the ophthalmologist, they don't have time for you. They don't have time for that. The reason they don't have time for that, because when you come to them, if you come with a glaucoma, with any type of situation, they try to treat you. But they are not thinking about those normal change, those basic change that can happen. But I will not say they are not, because they start knowing now, because in most of the medical school now, in the residence of the ophthalmology, they included now a low vision course, low vision class for the ophthalmologist. Because before they used to believe for them to send a patient to low vision, the patient has to be completely legally blind, or the patient has to not be able to see. They don't do that no more. Now, after three surgery, if it doesn't work, some of the big places, they even have low vision rehab specialists. They hire them at the facility to help them. If they don't hire low vision specialist doctor, they hire the occupational therapy to do the job. And I'm just explaining to us, because we're going to have a lot of segment like this. But what I want to share with everyone that's watching this right now is some of the picture. And I prepare some picture for you. First, I'm going to let it play for you, and I'm going to explain it to you what each one of them mean. Because don't think it's a joke. Don't think it's a movie. There is people, that's the way they see. I want you to watch and stay tuned. I hope our technician doesn't make us wait so long to project it. Go ahead. As you can see, all these pictures you see before, I want my technician to show it in background now. And these are people, and before I start, I have to, because we have some people that's in life now, the director of Radio Bijou, Wesley Narcisse, and Whiskey Will, and the Dr. Pierre Francois, one of my people that I'm look up to, because these are people that is ahead of me, and I follow them, and I say to them, thank you for watching the show. And one thing I will tell them, I know some of the name I said already come to our practice, but those that doesn't come to our practice, if you have any issue in your eye, just stop by. Okay, now, all these pictures you see before, I just want my technician to just, you don't have to show me, but you can show the picture, and like I can explain it to a lot of people that watching the show now. Now, a lot of this picture, you see, these are the people that either have glaucoma, that either has what they call macular degeneration disease, that either has what they call retinitis pigmentosa, that either has some form of complication or coloboma. Now, I'm going to ask my IT to go slow, go in the beginning. We can start slowly and explain to them. These are the people that already have several surgery, that have complicated. These are the people that low vision patient. These people, the ophthalmology will try to do whatever they can. Whatever they can, most of the time it doesn't work. What will work for them, the ophthalmologist most of the time will tell them, can you put a pause on this picture? Most of the time, they will tell them, I cannot do anything for you. Or they will try until the person is legally blind. But the best thing to do is send them to a low vision rehab. And when they send them to a low vision rehab, we will be able to identify where the vision is and improve that vision. Because we have a lot of doctors that are watching this show tonight. What I'm explaining to them, the difference between what the ophthalmologist is going to say and what the low vision rehab is going to say, the ophthalmologist focus on treatment. They focus on the structure. If they cannot treat you, they think there is nothing that can be done. The low vision rehab specialists focus on the functional aspect of the vision and what we call the physiological aspect. They said to you, well, whatever the ophthalmology can say that to you, me, I can help you with whatever the remaining of vision you have, we can improve it for you. And that used to be happening before, but everything changed with time. Now it's coming back the old way again. And that's proved. A lot of people, the ophthalmologists, said, I cannot do anything for you. We are able to get them back on track, whether they have any form of issue before. Now, the first picture we see, can you show them the first picture? The first picture in the beginning. Okay. The first picture you see, this is someone that normal, that in the street, that just walking. That's the world this person normal see. I want him to keep going with that picture. Let it go. As you see, the street is very clear. I have my good vision. Everything is good. As the time go, you will see the picture will start getting blurry. And when I say blurry, this person will start doesn't see as clear. That's someone that's the beginning of cataract to complicated cataract. You see the person see everything blurry. That's a form of cataract. The second picture, as you see, this is someone that walks in the street of the town of Baldwin, and this person has a normal vision. And as this picture progresses, you see when this is someone and that have what they call macular degeneration disease. This person lost the central vision. When he's looking at the central part of the vision is completely blocked. It's completely dark. And this picture you see now, this is someone normal that's watching 3 kids. Hey, guess what? Look at what's coming next with someone that have any other form of disease. When we look at the picture, I'm going to explain to you what these diseases are. And all these issues, like this one, this is someone that have either glaucoma or what they call retinitis pigmentosa, because when people have glaucoma, they are losing their peripheral vision. vision from outside. That's why these people take time to know when they lost their vision, because they are able to read. And this picture, as you can see over here, this is glaucoma picture. This is someone that have glaucoma, that's complicated. But you can see someone like that doesn't even know they are losing their vision based on what type of activity they do. If they go to work on computer, just read, they have their reading because their central vision is still there. But when someone walk to the side, they don't see them until they way further away. And that's called tunnel vision. And this one is someone that have macular degeneration disease. That's not fully a macular degeneration. That's why you don't see the dark spot is fully black. Now, a lot of people that's watching this show now, one of the questions you guys may ask me, what you going to do to take out that darkness? And what can be done? All this type of condition, those are low vision people. Now, one thing the ophthalmologists can do, yes, they can do implantation for macular degeneration. They can put implant, change the eye, change the macula, and put an implantation for this patient. Even if they do that for this type of patient, and now for this type of patient, I'm going to quick because I want to explain to you about this picture. The picture you see now, this is someone that have diabetic retinopathy. Because when you have diabetic, because of the blood vessel, is leaking in the back of the eye and creates several dark spots. And this person is looking out. They can see the head of the person. They don't see the lower part based on where the person is looking at. The person doesn't have a vision completely. Sometimes those people even said the vision is in and out. Because as you can see that picture, I want over here, let it go. You can let it go. Yeah, as you see this picture, for someone that have what they call diabetic retinopathy, a lot of the ophthalmologists, we will go back what I will explain to you for macular degeneration. For this one, the retinal specialists over here, what they will do, you can let it going. That's the same diabetic retinopathy. This is a normal person. And as it go, you will see this person, these people are enjoy themselves in the sea. Now, you see, this is diabetic retinopathy. This is all those bleeding. Whenever the retinal specialist stop the bleeding, they create dark spot. And the dark spots are there. Now, when they finally be able to stop the bleeding, these patients has to come to low vision rehab because we're going to help them see where the vision is. Because those people will always say, I see dark everywhere. I see dark everywhere. They don't even know where the vision is. Now, what I'm saying to you, a lot of these conditions can be treated. When I said can be treated, the ophthalmologist can do implantation specifically for macular degeneration based on which type. The ophthalmologist can manage the glaucoma based on the stage, on the severity, because when the optic nerve is damaged, they cannot do anything for that. The best thing for them to do is send them to low vision rehab. And when they send them to us, we have the tool. But because some of when I said low vision rehab, I don't say low vision specialist. Because when you send them to low vision specialists, a lot of them will just give glasses. Because I have patients that have, a bag full of glasses. They said to me, Doc, I have glasses everywhere, they don't work. It's not those glasses doesn't work. It's because these people doesn't know how to use them. Because when you lost your vision, you have to learn how to see again. That's why we have what they call vision rehabilitation. There is some adaptation skill. You have to learn them. And the optometrists will not be able to give you this unless they go to Salus University and do the 2 years. If they don't do that, you don't have a chance to go to the VA. You have to go to a low vision rehab. And now, when those people come here, we make them see with glass and without glasses. We're going to, each one of the diseases you see now, we're going to explain it to you further and further in each segment. And the good part of it, I have a chance to learn medicine in the state of university in Haiti for free. And a lot of my background come from there. And I learned a lot from a lot of my professor and stuff like that. That's why we have a show in Creole and French also. Yeah, they will be able to to understand it even better. And I'm saying to a lot of my classmates that have been emailing me, a lot of my colleagues that have been saying to me, I don't understand what you are saying. I don't understand what's going on in the show. But PCVI Network has several shows because it's a network. We have different people talking. We have different people talk about the show. But me, we're doing the vision aspect. Now, we will say that any other doctor that's willing to come to the show, when our Leon show has a segment for health, any subject. I'm talking to Dr. Alexis, I'm talking to Dr. Milse, I'm talking to Dr. Pierre Francois, all of them that watching the live now, if they're willing to give some advice to the community as for health, because I heard the country is talking about changing of the system, stuff like that. Everybody has to give their part. The best way we can do it is create, I can give my part is by educating the community. Why? Because I believe I'm the first low vision rehab specialist. There will be more. Because when I was at Salus, there was another Asian that was there, but I know she didn't speak Creole. And I didn't even know she was Asian. Me, everywhere I go, everybody know I'm Asian because I speak Creole and my accent, stuff like that, everything, everybody can see that. But now, these people are not going to Haiti to do stuff like that. We have to do our part. I'm just calling them. If they want to be part of the show, they're welcome. And I could stay here and talk forever. But everything has a beginning and an end. And we begin at the end. Before we leave, I'm going to, and we're going to take a break. And after that, we can say goodbye to everyone.
Prince Center for the Visually Impaired is a state-of-the-art facility with low vision specialists for all your vision needs. Our low vision rehabilitation specialists will accurately measure your visual capabilities and help you use it more efficiently. Please call us today for a low vision evaluation at area code 516-200-3850 or stop by our local office located at 550 West Merrick Road, Suite 3, Valley Stream, New York, 11580. Do not assume your options are limited to surgery or glasses, and do not wait until you are legally blind to benefit from our services.
Vision loss can greatly affect one's quality of life. However, there are low vision devices and technology that can help patients maintain a functional quality of life. Prince Center for the Visually Impaired specializes in helping patients find the right technology for their specific needs. For more information, call us at 516-200-3850 or stop by our office at 550 West Merrick Road, Suite 3, Valley Stream, New York, 11580.
Again, we are back, but we are, like I said to everyone before, every show has a beginning and has an end. And before I go, I see one of our people that's watching, that's Janine, and she asked a question. She said, "Oh, we can assist with patients with these eye diseases." All these eye diseases I was showing them. A lot of these people, they're eye care provider. When I said eye care provider, the ophthalmologist cannot do anything for them. The best thing for them to do is ask your eye care provider to let you see a low vision specialist or a low vision rehab. And I want to say to everyone that's watching this show, we are not in competition with the ophthalmologist. The reason I'm saying that because we have a lot of patients that in their mind, they're afraid of telling their ophthalmologist, I'm seeing a low vision rehab specialist. We're working together. What we do, the ophthalmologist doesn't do it. What the ophthalmologists do, we don't do it. It's two different things. It's a teamwork. Because I send patient to ophthalmology, they send patient to me. That's the way it's work. And because we helping each other. And a lot of people, you don't have to be afraid. And before I go, I'm going to say that your relationship with your doctor is very important. don't be afraid and asking question. If you don't understand, and if you don't understand what the doctor said to you, or you can ask them, can they write it for you? And when you get home, you can have your kids explain it to you. Or before you go to the doctor, has the list of questions, whatever you want to ask him. Does this question. But which the good thing about it, in the United States, most of the patients, before they even come to see the doctor, some of them already have the demographic question sent to their house, or some of them already register to the website, like they do at the Point Center. We have a lot of patients, because they don't see, a lot of them doesn't see, they have the kids pre-fill out application on our website, and now when you come in, you have to bring all your medicine, whatever you're taking. It's very important for your doctor to know which medicine you're taking. Don't hide them. We have some of the patients that even they take some medicine, they don't want to tell you that. I have some patients that explain to me, well, the doctor give me some blood pressure medicine. I don't take it. When I know I'm going to see him, I take it and my pressure always normal. Don't do that, because you're killing yourself. You have to have a good report with your doctor. You have to listen. If you don't want to do something, you have to ask the doctor what alternative they can be doing for you. If the medicine they give you have some side effect, you need to explain it to them, and they can change it for you, because that's the best way, because communication is the key, because dealing with patient in these days is a partnership. When I said it's a partnership, the doctor is just here to guide you, but you have to do your homework. You have to do your part, and that's very important before we leave. And to answer to Janine that asks us, or we can treat this eye disease, these people have to come to any low vision place. But I would say, if you're watching, you can come to the Point Center for the Visually Impaired. We will be able to help you. You can come to the Lighthouse in the city. If based on where you live, they will be able to help you. You can go to Ellen Keller. They will be able to help you. You can check the Commission for the Blind. Maybe they will send you to Vision in the city. They will be able to help you. These are, I said, some state agency also, because some people cannot afford the low vision services, because most of the insurance doesn't pay for this type of visit. Most of the low vision rehab specialists doesn't take insurance, because this is something, don't take because you go in Garden City and you see Dr. Scombert, he said to you, doesn't take insurance, or you see Dr. Kyan, he said they don't take insurance. And when you come to the Point Center, we may give you a leeway, because compared to them, we are non-for-profit, but we cannot do anything for free, because we have overhead expense also. Now, this is what I have to say to you. I say thank you to everyone that was watching the show. And every Tuesday, we have Healthy Vision. And every Wednesday, we have Santé Visual. And we have a lot of shows coming in the network, because our goals is extend the network and educate our community. And we have some show, Ronald Leon show has a lot of segment on it. And he's the director of our program. We thank him for helping us and watching the show. We thank Taj as a technician now. And this is all I have to say to you. And I will say à la semaine prochaine. I said that in French for a lot of people that watching the show, start learning French. Because sometimes when you come to my practice, you want me to teach you a few French, but instead of saying to you, see you soon, I say to you, à bientôt.